Well, I'm really excited about having a conversation with Donna Willett. She's on staff at Grace Community Church, and we've served together for many years, and she has been a part of so many different things in our church. But one of the biggest things and one of the most impactful things that we've just seen God work in and move in and through our church to make an impact on the community is what we call our summer kids camp. And Donna has been absolutely instrumental in bringing that to our church. And so I want to welcome Donna to the conversation and just begin to ask her right off the bat, just to introduce herself a little bit, just her family and just her time at Grace in a general sense. And then we're going to dive into a very specific article that she wrote last year that really talks about the important components of kids camp. So, Donna, welcome to the conversation.
Thank you, John. I appreciate it. My name is Donna Willett, and I'm the family minister here at Grace, and I have been married to my husband, Ken, for 22 years, and I have a daughter, Lindsay, who just turned 22, and a stepson, Ryan, who is 27. And we have been part of Grace Community Church. We started attending in 2005, and I have been on staff since 2006, doing various sundry different things through the years.
Yeah, absolutely. Quite a few different things we've seen you be a part of and provide influence and leadership. And really that leads me to the primary purpose of our conversation. I know last year, I think it was after Kids Camp, that you wrote or at some point you wrote an article that captured 10 leadership lessons that you have learned from doing Kids Camp. And I just thought that'd be a great way for us to talk about some of the needs that we have at Kids Camp this summer and some of the things that go on and how different people can be involved. And so before we get to the first one, Donna, give us just an introduction to Kids Camp. Like how did it start? And if somebody didn't know anything about it, like how would you describe it? What is it? And just a little bit of history of it.
Well, this actually, 2017 is our 10-year anniversary of our Kids Camp. So we're really excited about the anniversary this year. And that was one of the reasons I wrote the article last year, looking forward to the 10 years that we have been doing camp. It started because we realized that VBS was not working like as a true outreach like it's supposed to be. And we said, well, we need to change the model. And Julie McDonald and I at the time decided to rethink how we did things. And instead of buying a program off the shelf like so many churches do, we decided to write our own programs and try to tie it to something in the popular culture that would draw people in. And the first year that we did it, we doubled the attendance of the VBS the previous year. And throughout the years, when we started, our first year was Extreme Makeover God's Edition, and we've done Mythbusters and Dirty Jobs and The Amazing Race, all these things through the years. And this year we're doing The Voice. And we're going to be focusing our teaching this year on the times that God actually spoke in the Bible and what that reveals about his character.
Wow.
Our camp is, it's very different from a traditional VBS. One of the things that we realized early on was how it could be a blessing to especially working families in our community, because we do charge for our camp, but it's less than most daycare programs are. So it's a safe place that we've kind of built a reputation throughout the years for working parents especially to bring their kids to our camp. And we watched those kids grow and learn throughout the years and built relationships with many different families in our community. And also, a few years ago, we began partnering with Walton Communities in their summer camp adventure centers that they have for the kids that live in their apartment communities. And they started bringing their kids as well. And their kids make up about a half of the population of our camp. When they started coming, we grew from 1 week to 2 weeks, and we have 2 weeks of camp that we do. The first week is for 6 to 8 year olds. The second week is for 9 to 12 year olds. And that allows us to specifically target what we're doing each week for those ages and needs of those kids.
Yeah.
And this year, we're going to do something a little bit different than we did in the past. We're not doing a full day for the first week unless people need an aftercare program. The main thrust of our program on the first week is going to end at 2 o'clock, but then we'll offer aftercare for working parents.
Mm-hmm.
But the second week, we're going to continue to have the full day.
Wow.
So, we've always done it the last 2 weeks of June.
Mm-hmm.
And the cost is $100
mm-hmm.
for the full day, and for the first week for the half day, it's only $75.
Okay, and what are the actual dates? The last 2 weeks of June this year, like, can you help us to understand? Like, it starts on what day and the date of that?
Starts on June 19th,
mm-hmm.
and it goes 19th through the 23rd, and then the second week is June 26th through the 30th.
Okay, and that's a Monday through Friday, right?
The Monday through Friday. We start at 9:30, and the full day program goes till 4.
Okay, and this year the first week will be half a day, and they'll end their time around what time?
Around 2 o'clock.
Oh wow. Okay, good. Well,
because we need to feed them lunch.
Yeah,
so
I see. Yeah,
we have to make time for feeding them lunch.
Yeah, so have lunch and then like a little break after that, and then that half day first week comes to an end. But the second week, of course, has many different activities in the afternoon, all the way until the 4 o'clock time it ends. And so that's looking forward to that.
Even on the first week, even on the first week, we will have afternoon activities for kids who want to stay for the full afternoon. We will have that as well.
Good, absolutely. So. Well, those of us who have experienced it before and have seen it operate and take place each year know that you can't do this alone, and it involves a team of people from all different members from our church as well as outside of our church.